Hello there, and welcome back to another one of my thrilling videos. Hold on a minute. This looks like the tracking's all over the gaff. Let's see if I can sort this out. Is this doing any good? Ah, there we go. Thank you very much. It's like being back in the 1980s. Do you remember that tracking on your VHS? Right, let's start again. Hello there, and welcome back to another thrilling video. It's great to be back. So today I am going to be looking at the Nikon RF, a 35mm film camera. And you'll be pleased to know, as always, I've got my trusty notes to make sure that I don't go off topic. So, this is the camera here, the Nikon RF. So Nikon RF, a 35mm film camera, which was launched to market in 1987, making it 38 years young. The Nikon RF replaced the Nikon L135AF, which was launched 3 years previous in 1984. This model is also referred to as the Fun Touch. This camera has a fixed 35mm f3.5 lens, automatic focus, a self-timer mode, and a flash as standard. The camera requires 2 AA batteries, which is good. Now, looking through some reference material, namely the Argus catalogue, this camera would have cost you £99.99 in 1987, which in today's money would equal £283.54. So that's quite a lot of money to invest in 1987, which could have otherwise been spent on various other things. In popular culture, it was a phenomenal year at the box office and saw 2 of my favourite movies come out. You could have gone to the cinema to see Predator, Get to the Chopper, I'm sure you know who that is, Robocop, Dead or Alive, You Are Coming With Me, 2 amazing films. Also, you could have gone and seen Hellraiser, The Lost Boys, Lethal Weapon, Fatal Attraction, Good Morning Vietnam with the amazing Robin Williams, Full Metal Jacket, to name a few. What an amazing year for films. In music, Rick Astley was Never Gonna Give You Up. Thank you. Whitney Houston released I Want to Dance With Somebody, but not me. Pet Shop Boys released Always On My Mind. George Harrison released Got My Mind Set On You. And probably the biggest release of 1987 was Under the Boardwalk by Bruce Willis. Yes, the film star Bruce Willis. And in video games, the Nintendo Entertainment System was selling millions of units worldwide, whilst the Commodore 64 was hanging on to Nintendo's coattails. Yeah, so what a year 1987 was. And would you have grabbed a Nikon RF then? Who knows? So in a moment, we'll do our usual thing. We'll take a look at the camera. But just before we start, just for your information, I took this camera with me to Canterbury this week, Monday this week. I just thought I'd take it there to take some pictures of somewhere that wasn't in Suffolk or Norfolk, because a lot of my work is around there. And I shot the majority of the film roll there in Canterbury. The rest of it I had to finish in Norwich on Friday this week. So you'll kind of see the change when you look at the pictures. But yeah, I mean, this camera, I've said this quite a lot, you know, I love bare bones, you know, I love it when they're very simple, and this camera is incredibly simple. So for that reason, it was just easy to shoot with, no problems whatsoever. All the functionality that I needed was there. And, you know, you can tell me what you think of the pictures. But without further ado, let's take a closer look at the camera, and then I will share the results with you. So I'll see you all in the next one, and let me know what you think in the comments. Cheers. So without further ado, let's just take a close-up look at the Nikon RF. So if we start at the front of the camera here, we've got our 2 circular autofocus windows. Here, which is almost like, I wouldn't say it's opaque, but that's where the LED is hidden, and I'll showcase that in a moment. Here we've got the front of the viewfinder. There we have the flash. This little window here, that's your metering window to ensure that everything is metered correctly, we would hope. And then we've got the little lens on the front there. The little switch is just beneath it there. Little protector cover. Nikon lens, 35mm, 1 3.5. So that is the front of the camera. If we go to the side of the camera, all we have here is just, oh, excuse me, can't really see that very well, can you? All we have here is just the little holes at the top and the bottom for the carry handle to be threaded through. I've removed that because they're just too long, get in the way. On the other side of the camera, nothing. You can see here actually that the batteries are slightly protruding out the bottom, but that is locked and it still works. It's just the fact that this mechanism has just probably been used a lot over the years. So the camera still works. I just taped that side up when I was out. But that is actually as it should be. It's just loose. Okay, so let's just have a look on the top of the camera. So here we've got the self timer button, which we used, which I used quite a lot when we was in Canterbury to get some shots. So I'll showcase that in a moment. And then we have the shutter button on the top here, and we have the film counter reel just here. If we go to the bottom of the camera, got the film rewind button just there. You've got a tripod mount just there, and then you've got the battery thing here. And I'll just show you this. If I pull it out and just pull it up, you can see the two AA's inside it. And all you do is you just press it down and click it back in like that. But as you can see, it's just a little bit loose, but it is working. Okay, so we're just going to showcase the self timer button. So I'm just going to press that in now. And as you can see, a nice bright LED comes up. And it should start flashing to indicate it's getting ready to take the picture. And there you have it. Oh yes, and just got to show you, if I just open the back of the camera, there you go, nice and clean. It loads automatically. You just put the film in here, pull it across, and it will just feed in, like you get on so many of these automatic point and shoot cameras. Nice and clean in here as well. And the viewfinder's nice and clear as well. Nice decent viewfinder. So yeah, that is the Nikon RF. Are you a fan? What do you think of it? Do you own one? Please let me know. Okay, let's see the photographs. If you enjoyed today's video, then please consider giving it a massive big thumb up, just like the one on the screen. And if you really love my content, then please consider subscribing and making sure you activate the notification bell. Thank you.